Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. We are getting a report right now, yet again, that Ebony and Ooni of Ife sisters had a very serious altercation again. Very serious. And they said this time it was Ebony that started it. You know that, of course, if you have been following the trend of event, we got a rumored, speculated, and no be me talk handly information that Naomi was, ushered into a royal manor in the office. I mean, in the Ooni of Ife's palace. And they said that she has been so dignified by the Ooni of Ife that right now, Naomi is living like the biggest queen ever, that Naomi doesn't even step out to anywhere, that Naomi is right there in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. She's not following the Ooni of Ife to go and do royal duties. She's not following the Ooni of Ife to do anything, while they are trying to ensure that everything finds its natural equilibrium. Oni's number one focus was to bring Naomi close to her and keep Naomi under his watch and coverage. And that Yanifa, the one woman in the world that Ooni of Ife believed in so much, told Ooni of Ife that he will protect Naomi with everything, that Naomi will not be going out, like and Naomi will not be exposed, that the coast is not clear. And now, they kept saying the coast was not clear, the coast was not clear, and that was why Naomi had to stay in the royal mansion. The coast is not clear, the coast is not clear, and that's why Naomi is not following Ooni of Ife to places because of the Oloris. But right now, the safest place for Olori Naomi to be is the royal manor, right there in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Now, let me tell you the reason why they said Kabiyesi made this kind of arrangement. Now, they say the royal manor is one of the most valued areas of the palace of the Ooni of Ife. It's like a presidential suit. If the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria were to visit the Ooni of Ife in the palace and were to spend the night, he will spend the night at the royal manor. Now, if a president of, say, Gambia, who is a very close friend and ally to the Ooni of Ife, if he was to visit Nigeria and visit Ooni of Ife, where will he spend his night? He will spend his night at the Royal Manor. And now, because of that, the Royal Manor is the most secure place in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. It's beefed up with security, the gadget, CCTV cameras, and everything. So you cannot even go to the Royal Manor. The Royal Manor, they say the a driveway to that Royal Manor is clear and plain, and it like you're not even no loitering, nothing, even from the palace. So it's so circulated from the palace and all of that. So Ooni of Ife sat down and they figured out that the safest place for Queen Naomi to be in the palace is actually the royal manor. And they ushered her into the royal manor. And that is the biggest pain. Like the pain that this has brought to Oloris and other people who don't want to see Naomi with the Ooni of Ife is the biggest. And that is why they say that when God says, "Be still, my child, I'm going to take care of this problem for you," you should believe it, because you know what? Hi, Chinekele. God is the only person who can catapult you to a place where you had never. That even Naomi herself, it was the shock of the century that she was being ushered to the royal manor. They said the entire time she was asking Kabiyesi, how is Kabiyesi going to deal with this? Why? And all of that. Kabiyesi said to her that you deserve more than the entire world. So right now, when the sisters of the Ooni of Ife, as we are hearing, came to come and welcome Olori Naomi, the event that they said, people now started saying that it was too disrespectful for Naomi not to have come out to greet them, welcome them back, because they said the entire time Naomi was actually there in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and right there in the royal manor. When the sisters came, Naomi refused to come out, and when they made very frantic effort to see her, she refused to come out. They felt really bad, and they said that was when people started saying that it was very disrespectful and all of that. And Pa Ropo and the Ooni of Ife told them to leave Olori Naomi alone. That Naomi does not want to forge a relationship with them, and there is no way they can force her. It's her decision. If she doesn't want to be with them, yeah, period. She doesn't want to be with them, and nobody has the right to force what she doesn't want on her. It's up to her to make that decision. It's up to her to decide who she wants to be with and who she doesn't want to be with, and it's up to her. And they say, with the way they were acting, they said that was when Ebony came and told them that they should stop pretending, that the pretense is too much, that they are acting as if they're actually happy Naomi is dead, that she knows them very well, that if the entire world do not know them, that she, Ebony, that she knows them very well, that they just came to act as though they are happy, that they are not happy, that there is no way in this world they can be happy, that this celebration they are showing, dancing, they are coming to receive their wife back and all of that, she knows that they are not happy, that they can never be happy for Olori now, because she knows as much as they know that they don't want Naomi in the palace. Now, the question that, me, I keep asking myself is that, what is this thing that is making them not to want Olori Naomi in the palace of the Ooni of Ife? Because if Ebony is saying this, that they don't want Olori Naomi in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, Ebony is saying it because Ebony has seen them, Ebony has worked with them, Ebony knows them, Ebony knows their thought disposition, Ebony knows everything about them. So the question now is, why would they not want Ebony in the palace? They are not wives to their brother, they are sisters. And I mean, if they don't want Olori Naomi, is it that Naomi is doing something that they don't like? Because the last time we checked, one of the major reasons why a lot of people didn't want Naomi there is because of her prayer life. A lot of people have come out openly to say that, they used to have meetings right there in the palace, and right now they cannot have those meetings again because of Olori Naomi. And that happens to be the reason why they don't want Naomi in the palace. Yes, a lot of them have come out to, express exactly how they feel and the reason why they don't want Naomi in the palace. And so, what happens to be the reason why the sisters will not want Naomi in the palace? They said they had a very serious altercation with Ebony, that Ebony attacked them big deal, that their eye service is too much. Right now they are dancing, acting as if they want Naomi. Who told them they want Naomi? That as far as she knows, they don't want Naomi, they don't like Naomi, they don't love Naomi, they don't want Naomi anywhere around them, they don't want Naomi in that palace of the Ooni of Ife. They should stop pretending, that the pretense is what is aching her so much. That see the way they are acting, getting all upset that Naomi didn't come out to see them. What is it they want from Olori Naomi? Are they pretending that, or do they think that people don't know that they don't like Naomi, that they should leave Olori Naomi alone? That was Ebony talking now, and people are like, "Whoa, you too, that everybody knows that you will do you will do anything in this world to kick Naomi out of the royal manor. But as God will have it, God says that your enemy will fight themselves for your sake, and that is exactly what is going on right now. And we say there's nothing that God will not do for those who are actually His. Going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information. Thank you so much.